Ghost of Tsushima has been an incredible game since day one, and people are still buying the game, especially with the release of the PS5. In this video, I will go over 5 tips to help you when starting a new game. My first tip will help you get all the collectibles in the game. You will need all the help you can get because there are over 500 collectibles in this game. The first tip is to follow the animals. Some of the animals in the game will lead you to a collectible. Like this golden bird, whenever you see one, follow it. The birds will lead you to a point of interest and usually they are collectibles. Like this bird, it led me to a vanity gear. If you see a tree with fireflies, that means there's a fox there, and foxes lead you to Inari shrines. You can also follow fireflies. You can find them in camps and villages. They will lead you to records, artifacts, or banners. This is one that a lot of people don't even know about. Here I'm following a firefly and it leads me to a collectible. Throughout the game there are visual things that will help you find collectibles. If you see banners like this, that means there's a duel there. And these torii gates usually lead you to a Shinto shrine. Also in the map screen, you can press right on the D-pad and that will bring up a menu where you can set the wind to guide you to a different collectible. Hopefully with this tip, you will find all the collectibles and get the platinum trophy. My second tip is more of a fun tip. You can actually do jump attacks. Just jump and do a normal attack to strike with your sword, or do a heavy attack and you will do a kick. These attacks are pretty good at the beginning of the game when you don't have the other sword stances. These attacks can help you breaking enemies' guard. Just don't spam it because the enemy will start to parry it. And once you get the other stances, you won't need these attacks anymore, but at the beginning of the game, they're pretty useful. The next step, and maybe the most important one, is to get the arrow point charm. You can find this charm at arrow point. Just look for arrow point on the map. After you complete the prologue, just go south where it says arrow point on your map, and there you will find the torii gates that will lead you to the arrow point charm. Like here, right after the prologue ended, I went straight for the charm. And what does this charm do? The description of this charm is inaccurate. What this charm does is every time you pick up supplies, bamboo, yew wood, or predator hides, you pick up a second one. Every time you pick something up, you get a random amount. This also applies for the second one that you pick up. And why is this charm so good? It's because supplies and predator hides are needed for all the major upgrades. So if you want all the upgrades as fast as possible, then get this charm. I have it equipped in all my playthroughs, in all my loadouts. Also, this charm has a secondary effect, and that is that enemies will drop more supplies than any other resource. Pretty much like 90% of the time, they will drop supplies. With this charm, you will easily hit the resource limit. Number 4 is also a fun tip. Sometimes it's useful, but most of the time it's just fun to do. And that is jumping from a horse and using ghost weapons while in midair. This is really fun to do. You can use any ghost weapons while in midair like kunai, sticky bombs, and smoke bombs. This tip, you just gotta try it on your own to really experience it. So next time you play Ghost of Tsushima, try it out. And my last tip for this video is to get all the banners from a Mongol controlled camp or village before clearing it out, because the banners will disappear. In camps and villages, you can find banners and artifacts. I tested artifacts and they don't disappear when you clear out the camp. Like here, there's an artifact here. I don't pick it up. Then I go and clear the rest of the camp. When I come back to the same tent, they actually moved it outside and burnt the tent down. I thought this was a cool little detail they added to the game. Now banners are a little different. If the main objective is to get banners, you can't actually clear out the camp until you get the banners. However, if getting the banners is a bonus objective, then they will disappear after clearing out the Mongol camp. So if the bonus objective is to get all the banners, do it before clearing out the camp, or the banners will disappear. Those are my 5 tips for starting a new game in Ghost of Tsushima. Let me know in the comments what you think about these tips, and if you learned something new today, go ahead and give the video a like. And remember to subscribe, it really helps me out. Thanks for watching, see you in the next video.